Out like bad. I really have bad news about my grandma. Remember how she was just recently in the hospital and she was like in there for a little while. Um, well, they let her go home, and she was like, as soon as she got home, she fell asleep, right? And like slept for hours and hours. But she, my dad just took her back to the hospital because she was still having some issues. And basically, he told me that they didn't get the news they wanted, that she has too much wrong with her heart, and there's really nothing they can really do for her. Like, there's really nothing they can do for her. So he has to decide. He said, A, she can go into a nursing home with like intensive care, or she can do hospice at the house, or do hospice at my uncle's house. But either way, I was like, she ain't gonna want to go into no nursing home. So yeah, grandma. Yeah. So that's really shitty. Her heart valve was only at like I think 25% or something like that, and they've already shocked her heart twice when she was in the hospital and got her heart regular, and then like her heartbeat was regular, and it just keeps going out of whack. So they just told her there's really too much with going on with her heart, and there's really nothing they can do about it for real. So, which obviously had us all fucked up. That's just sad, bro. Yeah, she's been having issues with her heart for a long, long time. But so her cardiologist brought up to her about doing the heart valve surgery before, but she was like, I really don't want to do that. Is there anything we can do maybe to try and help, like before, like anything else they could try? So they did like some minor surgery trying to see if that would help, but it didn't. And she still got water in her lungs too, so that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's my grandma. Um, it just sucks, bro. Cause like my grandma, she's the one that always calls and checks on me. Like when I was sick with COVID, and now everybody knows that I have heart problems and lung like issues with my lungs and breathing and stuff. So I'm a high risk whenever I have COVID, right? And like, um, she was like the only one that really called and checked on me. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many voicemails of her calling me, like, call me, it's Grandma Jordan, call me back. I just want to make sure you're all right. And then she would, like, if I don't answer her after a couple days, she'd be like, Jordan, you better call me back or I'm going to have a wellness check done on you to make sure you're okay. Like, it's just, it's just shitty. So, hopefully, you know, I don't know, hopefully we get enough time with her, I guess. I don't even, I don't even want to say it because, like, I don't even want to speak that into existence, but that is, my dad was like, I could hear it in his voice. That really fucked him up. It really did. So, that's not funny. That's really not funny. You're mad disrespectful for that. That's not funny at all. So, I'm glad you. Yeah, she has water. She had like water, like fluid in her lungs from, she has congestive heart failure, or heart congestive failure, however you say it. Yeah, that was really awful to say. That's not funny at all, actually. That's really not funny. Yeah, I don't care if you don't like me, but don't be talking shit about my grandma. That's not cool, bro, at all. It's really not cool. At all. You may not like me. I don't really care if you like me or not. If you really don't like me so much, why do you keep making fake accounts to come talk shit on my live? If I don't like you, I'm going to block you and I'll never see your face again. I'm not going to go out of my way to make 1,000 fake accounts to talk shit about you and your family. You're mad weird. Like, you're a grown-ass man. Grow the fuck up, bro. Don't be talking crap about other people's family. That's not cool. No, I don't have Zelle, unfortunately. They would never say that to my face, bro. Ever. Yeah, she has a congestive heart failure, whatever. So she's like me, where she kind of retains water. So I'm so sorry, Stephanie. It sucks, bro. No matter what, you should always leave someone's family out of it. Exactly. The thing is, I don't even talk crap to nobody. I'm on my own live talking to my own friends on my TikTok. If you don't like me, block me. You'll never see me again. I don't understand, like, why you're gonna come on my live and talk shit, and especially talk shit about my grandmother. Like, what is wrong with you? Even in middle school, you didn't talk shit about people's family. That's so childish. So childish. Even in middle school, you didn't do that shit. No, my dogs have food. Try again. Come on. I lost my son by having food in his lungs, thank God. Yeah, they wanted to put her in one of those twilight sleeps and put that, like, long-ass needle and suck the fluid out of her lungs or whatever, but, like, someone's grandma, come on, how can you be? Yeah, I know, it's so heartless. I don't understand. I don't even talk crap about nobody. I don't come after nobody. I don't start drama with anybody on TikTok. I just mute and block, and stay in my own lane. So I just don't understand. Don't be talking shit about my fucking grandmother. Grandmas hold the family together, especially during I know. That's how my grandma is. We all come together to be with grandma, you know? So, it's just fucked up. Grandmas are the glue for the family. No, try again. Why do you follow me if you don't like me, Ryan? I'm so confused on you. Why are you following me if you don't like me? You guys, the people that hate, like, you are so weird to me, because if I don't like you, I'm just gonna block you and not even pay you no mind. But, no, I don't. I'm trying to raise $64 because remember how I told you guys that I have, like, a kill switch in my car or whatever? My car company shut my car off. Like, they have a kill switch in my car, so, and I paid everything I had. Like, I paid almost all of it, but they still wouldn't turn my car back on, even though I'm only $64 short. That's it. Like, I already paid, like $303, and they wouldn't turn my car back on because I was $64 short because they charged me a fee. Like, seriously. So, I'm trying to raise $64 so I can get my car back on. Like, the bank that I pay my car payments through, they have this device in my car. It's called, like, a kill switch. So even if I'm a day late, they'll turn my car off to where it won't start. It'll power up, but it won't start. And I paid it. Like, I paid $303. I'm only $64 short because they charged me a damn fee when they shut it off. And they still wouldn't turn it back on. So I am trying to get the last $64 so I can get my car back on, because they close in like a little bit. And I'm trying to get my car back on so I can go to work. And I'm probably going to stop at the hospital and hang out with my grandma and my dad for a little bit too. It's starting to rain. Sounds like a personal problem. It is. But if you don't want to help, you don't have to help. But you don't have to talk shit. And it's Friday. What does that got to do with anything? Honey, I don't get paid every week, okay? I don't get paid every week. I get paid twice a month. That's it. So try again. It takes me like 42 minutes to 45 minutes. It depends. Sometimes I can make it in like 42 minutes. Sometimes with the deer, I have to... I'll send it to you if you can show me it's honestly going to that. I can. Whenever I pay it, they give me a receipt. Like whenever I pay it, I'll get a receipt. Because look it up. Look up a dealership kill switch. Look it up. That's an actual thing. No, they're open. It's only Friday. They are open. It's not a bank. It's the car, like where I make my payments through. The kitty is not hungry. He's fat, bro. He's got food in his bowl. He's literally eating right now. Yes. He's just doing that because he wants attention. No, you're good. I do have Cash App. It's pinned right there at the top. It's the Jpaul 2369. I literally paid $303 and they still wouldn't turn it back on. They said I had to pay the last 64. Places, so you have the credit. Yeah, because when I first got my car, I had just got my first apartment, so I didn't really have credit. I was considered like a high-risk loan because I was just starting to build my credit. So, and I didn't have a cosigner. Like, I didn't have anybody to cosign for me. So, unfortunately, yeah, literally. Huh, sis? Huh, sis? Do I not only need like 64? I paid the 303.
Yeah.
Thank you. Try again. Yep, and a lot of banks have that and a GPS. Yeah, they have a GPS on mine. No, my grandma actually is not doing good at all. She's back in the hospital. We just got really bad news for real. They said that there's too much wrong with her heart. Like, her heart valve is only at 25%. Not you. Or wait, what did you say? No, not you. I was talking about somebody else that commented. I wasn't talking about you, Chelsea. Yeah, I'm literally... They still wouldn't turn it on, even though I'm only $64 short. And it's because they charged me a fee. No, I wasn't talking about you. Somebody said something, and I had to mute them. They were talking shit. Not you, Chelsea, I promise. Yeah, no, not you. Sorry. It was somebody else commented talking shit, and I was like, try again. Okay. Whatever you say. But yeah, my grandma's back in the hospital, and they said that there's just too much wrong with her heart, and there's really nothing they can do for her anymore. So, who uses the R word? Try again. Go on. And you can go too. You realize if you talk shit, I'm just gonna block and mute you, because honestly, like, you don't know me well enough to judge me. I do have PayPal. It's right here on this sticky note. It's on that. Sorry. I like walked out and it was get a side hustle like the rest of us. I'm trying to. I've been applying for like a second part-time job for place on Indeed. They have to provide. What are you talking about? Aid? No. It's not that she doesn't have the money for it. There's just so much wrong with her heart that there's really nothing they can do. Her heart valve is only at like, I think they said 25%, and they had to shock her heart multiple times to get it back in rhythm, and it still would go out of rhythm within 24 hours. There's a lot wrong with her heart. I don't know. This weather is so bipolar. It was nice out. Now it's like freaking raining. And it's so windy. Because my car is shut off. Or I'd be with my grandma right now. She's at the fucking hospital. What do you mean? My car is off. I have to pay I only am short $64 to get it turned back on. I paid $303 to my car place. They still wouldn't turn it back on until I paid the last $64. Why do you think I'm trying? I already said that I'm trying to get it back on so I can go sit with my grandma and then make it to work. I'll sit with her. No? Don't you think if you would already done it? Yeah, so you can get all my information. When you call in to make a payment, you have to have my address, you have to have the last four of my social, and where I work. They ask you those three things. They'll ask you for the last four of my social, they'll ask you my current address, and then my place of employment. Like, and I swear that's the truth. You could ask my sister, because when I paid the 303, yeah. No, you're good. I just have people that like to do that. No, you're good. Yeah, you're totally fine. I have people that like to try to get my information, and they'll tell my stalker. My stalker figured out where I was staying, and she called the cops on me while I was on live. The cops came here, and she told them I was on something, and they came here, took one look at me, and I was talking to the officer, and was like, you're obviously perfectly fine. I don't know. He said, that's a thing now. People like to get people swatted or whatever. I said, bro, she's annoying. I'm glad you think it's funny. It's really not funny at all. I mean, as soon as I pay it, they'll send me a receipt. I can, as soon as I pay the $64, it'll text me a receipt, and I can screenshot it, and that's my Cash App that's pinned. It's Jpaul 2369. But I do security. I'm a security guard. I'm a security guard. Why did you say it the same exact way? Amber, thank you for pinning my Cash App, girl. Yeah. I couldn't even get prescribed Chantix to quit smoking because of my heart problems. Show me that you owe... Bro, there's not really a way I can do that unless I call. There's not really a way. I have to call to pay it over the phone. But they text me. I'll get a text message, and it'll show me the receipt. How can I call while I'm on my phone? You're not going to be able to hear them. You realize that, right? Have I always been bad at life? People are so obnoxious. Can you check your messages for me, please? I'd have to restart my live. I'd have to restart my live to check my messages, but hold on. I have a screenshot, because, bro. Oh, great. You might have to Cash App it to my sister, because it's not gonna go through. Tia, sis, what's your Cash App? Because they just tried to send me the money for my card, and it said failed again.
Capital T, capital R, 11598.
Hold on, let me comment it. Capital what? Capital T, capital R.
Call Precious.
Oompa Loompa. Precious.
Capital T, capital R, 11598. No.
That's hers. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's a security thing, but I don't know why it's doing that. TR11598. 11598. I pinned it to the top. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like if you haven't, like if we're not friends or whatever, on Cash App, it's like blocking it for some reason. I have PayPal and Venmo. But that's my sister's. She can send it to me. That's crazy. Why is it doing that? It didn't even give me the option. Where are those listed? It's up here in this sticker. It's, hold on, I can add it. 6:30. Where is she? Precious. Oh, she went back outside? Why'd you go outside just to do that? Oompa Loompa.
Brownie wants to sit out there. Brownie wants to sit out there.
Hey, check your Cash App. Sorry. Hold on, Steve.
I'll text you.
Now who's this?
That's Brownie.
Come on, Brownie. I know. It's funny. The dogs will literally like knock at the door to come back in. That's hilarious.
Oh, what? Their signal to come in?
Yeah, they're like a human knocking on the door.
Hold on, I just got a text.
Her speaker on her phone don't work. By the way, like she's called me and you can't even hear her.
No, you can hear me. I can't hear you. What do you want? You want up on the bed? Oh, here's my son on the bed.
Oh, that's right. Vice versa.
I got, yeah.
Huh?
I got. Let's see. Allow.
You said grandma. That doesn't.
MMF and then Meg. Oh.
Huh?
No. Allow.
You said grandma. That doesn't.
MMF and then Meg. Oh.
Huh?
No. Oh.
Huh?
No.
It should be 60
And then
beans.
come here.
My Venmo's right here.
I need you to look at it. Read that message.
Oh, bet. Thank you, Meg. That was
No!
really.
Your message.
Oh gosh.
You're a dummy.
I did. Oh well, wait. No, wait. That's yours. Never
That's
mind.
for me?
That was. That was for her. Sorry. I'm like, wait. That's my Venmo. I tried to send your PayPal. Huh. What? Sorry. I'm like, wait. That's my Venmo. I tried to send your PayPal. Huh. What? It's weird that it's not working. It's saying your name not found. It's my PayPal is Jpaul 0630. It's Jpaul 0630. Does that make sense? And your live keeps freezing, so maybe it's the connection. I don't know. It's I don't know why it's doing that, but anybody that's like not on my, like if you're not in my contacts or something, Cash App has been blocking people. Like say you're not a contact on my Cash App, even if I at you, like add you as a favorite or something, it still won't do it. I don't know what's going on with Cash App. It's weird. Yeah, PayPal didn't work or Cash App. That's what the heck? My PayPal never messes up. Hold on. That's weird. Hold on. Let me check. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. PayPal's not working. Just try it again. It's doing that. Hold on. PayPal's not working. Just try it again. It's not working. Just try it again. It's Jpaul.